late, I have taken a great interest in the ill-fated Carlisle expedition of 1919. I have traveled the world to places as far-flung as Shanghai, unraveling the threads of this great mystery along the way. I believe that I have made an astonishing, and to be quite truthful, disturbing discovery. I am returning to New York and wish to present to all of you my findings. I would like us to meet at the Hotel Chelsea in New York on January 15th at 6:30 p.m. I know it has been a great deal of time since I have spoken to most of you, and I apologize for that. Regardless, it will be nice to see all of you again and to catch up. I should have the final draft completed by the time my ship docks in New York Harbor. I eagerly await your reply and look forward to seeing you all. Sincerely, Jackson Elias.
All right, welcome everybody to session 9 of 1001 Masks. We are still live.
Hello out there.
Wow.
I realized my opener that says I love sweets, I should change to I love drugs.
You
apparently.
should. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, we should change it to crack cocaine.
Sweet nose powder.
Well,
No
I'm
sugar.
going to let
Sugar.
our DM recap and let's get started.
Oh yeah.
All right. Last you guys left off, you guys went to Miser House in Britain, and you got into a combat encounter with Edward Gavigan, and you took out his pterodactyl monster. You went back to Shafar al-Shafiq, and she gave you some money and some drugs, which you don't really know what the properties are. And now you guys have finished Britain, and now you're going to Egypt, which you're going to Nadia's character's home country.
Ooh.
Yes. All right. Do we have anything else we need to accomplish here before we hit the road?
Pick up a matchbook from the hotel we're staying at.
Are you planning on
Maybe
lighting
just,
something on fire?
Like evidence, or
Oh, when one needs to locate an object, it's much better to have an object you can't find in the basic locality.
I dig
It's
it.
the fantasy equivalent of lowjacking.
Magic, how would we get to
Smart, I
Egypt
like
from here?
You're going to have to take a boat. It's going to take like 2 weeks of travel time.
Oh, man. All right.
Down into the block.
How much?
All right, tickets are going to be 20 for first class, and 15 for middle, and then third class is 10.
I'd say that we have the Ukrainian in the back with his wog. I believe that is the best course of action. I think that he will make too much trouble for us in the first and the second class.
So we want to
The no
split the
class.
part
The no
because I
class.
definitely want to go to first class.
Yes, I would also appreciate going into the first
I mean,
class.
you got that huge
because-
chest of travel expenses, so you can totally afford it. Who's keeping
Elias
track
would
of
want it
money?
this way.
I am. We
Okay,
can
good.
definitely afford it. Is there a discount since there's multiple of us buying first class tickets?
Like, what do you mean discount? Like a family plan or something?
Like a group discount? There's
Per Groupon.
3, 4, 5 of us plus a warhog. Like, is there? I'm buying tickets. For
all
5.
right, roll me a luck check. Roll me a D100 for luck.
Oh.
Won't aggle.
Oh
Hold on, I gotta get in my bag and find it. Here we go. Okay. D100.
Yeah, Shadow's gonna be so upset when you find out you put him in third class. He's gonna like try to attack you or something. Mando.
I
38.
never says that we had to. I was just pointing out.
All right, what'd you get, Nadia?
38.
I'll come and take and get.
Okay, so there's no
I'll
family
take
plan
one
now. This is
further.
just a normal trip and stuff, and you're not gonna get a discount for it.
Is there extra cost because of our Ukrainian's pet?
Yes, you are gonna get a 10 gold coin animal fee.
What if the warg
As
stays? What
I
if the owner stays with his warg in the
stated.
stables?
Why are you guys all doing Shadow dirty? Like he's not here. You all want to.
He chose not to. This is what happens when you're not here to defend your character. Happens all the time in D&D.
Okay, I mean, he's gonna
I
get
think-
upset
At
with
least we're not
that.
killing him.
He would be quite happy with his booze and his warg and steerage. It would be less of a safety issue. Besides,
Yeah,
I don't know if
let's just
Ukrainians.
waste
I don't know if Ukrainians sail well.
I mean, they're right
wait,
next to the
what-
Black Sea, so I think they have some sailing tradition.
True. I mean, I don't know if Cossacks float.
True. Okay.
Oh my.
So are you just gonna pay the 10 gold for the animal fee?
Yeah, probably.
Yes, because he'll throw a fit if his pet doesn't get to come with. So
Yeah. Also, we might fight you, and I do allow PvP in my campaigns if you so choose.
oh, he can fight me if he'd like to.
I feel like this is
Well,
the
that's a good
third or
mentality.
fourth
Equal
time you
rights,
said
equal
this. I think you
fights.
just wanted to fight.
Oh my!
Okay. Anyways, so you guys want to go on the? Anyone want to buy anything before you go on the boat?
Just any kind of like supplies so I can
What kind of supplies, Mando?
like gunpowder, metal shell, like metal things so I can like make more firearms
Alright, so
or more ammunition.
It's gonna cost like in total 30 gold coins.
Miss Layla, may I trouble you for 30 gold coins so I can purchase more things so you can have fun going boom?
What do I? Oh, well, I do get something out of it. Yes, sure, fine. That's fine.
Wonderful. So I get the 30 gold coins and I go purchase the things that I need to
So yeah,
create
you buy
more
at
bombs
least like
and
5
firearms.
pounds of like gunpowder and metal and other things. You get like 5 pounds of that in total.
Wonderful.
If anyone asks, you're performing a weather experiment.
Yes, it would probably be a mistake to say yes, I'm currently building weapons of mass destruction.
All right. Anyone else
Yeah,
want to buy anything?
I
before
would
on the
like
boat?
to. I would sure love to get something. I'd like to go to a bookstore that I'm aware of, and I'd like to find the closest equivalency of like Egyptian Arabic for idiots.
Yeah. I mean,
Study up on
mostly people
the, study
are
up on
gonna
the
speak
language
common
on the
stuff.
ride over.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you basically find you go to a bookstore, you find it. He's like, "Hello, sir. I see you're," and you go. You find a book. It's gonna cost about like 35 Arabic book. So basically, it's 25 gold coins for the book. It's gonna be it's called Arabic for for novice archaeological students.
Oh, perfect.
It's a very simple
25,
book. It's
you
just
say.
yes, it's only 5. It gives you a step-by-step guide of how to translate Arabic. It's kind of like a school textbook, honestly. Like it has like examples of homework examples.
I too work in a bookstore. Perchance you would look kindly on somebody who understands the joy of books and
You
knock
gotta roll
a
me persuasion if
gold
you want to
off
get
that?
the cost down.
Oh, I'll try for that.
Guys,
Roll
you have like
book
40,000
smithery.
gold. You want to be like cheap
Oh,
as
no.
as possible. Like what the heck?
Do you have a teacher's edition?
How does an 8 do me?
You fail. He's not lowering the price further.
You drive a hard bargain, and I give you most of the money that's in my pocket.
Okay. Yeah. So you get the book. It's the newest copy. All right, Lurkin, what are you gonna do? Anything?
Let's see. What could we possibly need over here? You know what? I've got rhyme. I've got rhythm. Who could ask for anything more? And I've got plenty of 45 ACP. 'Tis a nice day. No, you know what? I think I'm fine. I will buy. We do have adventuring equipment, casks, canteens, and stuff for the quite unhospitable Egyptian weather. I hear it's a little bit warm. That's right. Yeah, buy some warm weather clothing.
All right. So what does warm weather clothing look? You have, like, are you like in khakis and stuff?
Oh yeah, full on safari.
Okay. Actually, yours are going to Kenya
Everything.
in Champagne, so that actually makes sense.
Oh yeah.
It is.
I
Yours
want
are
a
actually
fifth
going to
helmet.
Kenya, so that does actually going to fit well.
Oh.
Anyways,
One more thing. Do they sell sporting weapons in this fine country?
like, what do you mean sporting weapons? Like what?
I require a side-by-side shotgun. You see, I'm going on an expedition down to Egypt and Kenya, and I might
One.
be hunting
mean-
slightly large game.
I can make you one.
Yes,
Ah.
if you want an elephant rifle.
It's part of the disguise.
So you want
Oh my
what do you want?
God.
Shotgun or elephant rifle?
Shotgun will do nicely.
All right, it's gonna go for about 30 gold.
Side by side.
Yeah, side by side. Just a normal shotgun.
Sounds good. Mando, Athena, at some later point, I might ask you if you could perform a slight conversion to turn this into a street howitzer.
I can do that.
What's a
That's-
street howitzer? I never heard of that.
That's where you saw off the barrel.
Oh, it's a
It-
soft shotgun.
In your very simple American terms, it's a sawed-off shotgun.
Oh,
No,
okay.
my friend, that is a Mark I American street howitzer, guaranteed to relocate someone's guts 10 to 15 feet from where they currently stand.
All right. So Nadia, what are you going to do?
Well, what do you think I want to find before we leave?
My God.
Drugs, I take it.
Feed the beast.
I'm running low on some-
You're either gonna die
I'm
from
ru-
eldritch horrors, Nadia, or you're gonna die from drug overdose. Like, I mean, you know.
Either way, I'm going out with a bang. I'm
You're
looking
gonna
for
die
some
thinking
cocaine.
you're seeing Eldritch
Maybe
Horrors.
the
All right,
true
so you
eldritch
gotta
horrors.
All right, so are you gonna try to find a new dealer or something?
The drugs we took along the way.
Yes.
The addictions we fought along the way.
All
Well,
right.
I would assume since I've probably been to this country multiple times on mission, I have a guy.
Yes, you have a guy. Who's this
Okay.
guy actually? Who's your normal coke dealer? Like, I want you to describe
Whoever
your
the NPC that you put in front of me, Magic.
Well, I thought you would know. Anyways,
No cocaine.
You know, the guy with the face.
So
you know.
anyways,
Yeah. No face.
all right. So you go to an alleyway in Soho, and you do see this drug dealer. He's actually a dragonborn. He's like, Layla, it's been a while. How's my favorite druggy favorite detective who likes chasing the white horse?
Doing well. But I will say, as I have tested multiple different products, nothing has come close to your quality.
Yes. I've always taken pride in my quality, and I do not dilute it, unlike some people.
No, of course not. By chance, would you have a sum on you?
Yes, I do.
And for a friendly discount, what would be my price?
Your price, how much would you like to purchase?
Let's go with an ounce.
All right, that will be about 30 gold for 1 ounce.
For 1 ounce? Okay. Here you
Yes.
go.
Those all right. So you get 1 ounce of cocaine. And also remember, you get that
Thank
drug from Shafiq if you want to try that out.
Yes. Drug from sure. Yeah, I have it. Isn't it like a liquid drug though?
No, it's more like a powderish. It's like a purple, like it's kind of like ingested. It's like kind of like this gooey purple stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it does though. Like Chris tried to analyze it and he couldn't analyze it, so he doesn't know what it is.
I still have a bunch of mushrooms too.
I believe I said it was purple.
Oh, by chance, would you have any of the devil's lettuce on you as well?
Jazz cigarettes.
Yeah, no, I sold all my lettuce last week and stuff. There was this huge convention binge in the college. I'm sold out.
Dang it. All right. Well, thank you so much. It's always lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too, Layla. Remember, don't take too much. I need you to be alive so that you can buy more for me.
Yes, I have a plan. and this is not all for me. But thank you very much.
Okay, so you all guys get on the ocean liner. You guys all get first class, I take it?
Of course, of course.
Except
Of
for
course.
Shadow. He's back in third class with his warthog.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and
Warthog's
right.
a warg.
Anyways, so you guys are all in first class. You're all. Are you guys? Oh, hi, Jacob.
What
Are
up?
you all guys sharing a room or something?
I assume the ladies are together in a room and the gentlemen
Yes.
are in a separate room. The gentlemen can decide if they want the warhog with them in that room and with the Ukrainian. Leave it up to you guys.
Warg.
I
Warg,
believe
whatever.
there would be something of a safety issue if we were allow the warg into first class.
I mean, the
We-
warg's pretty tame, honestly. Like, it's unusually tame. Like, let he keep it tame for the most part.
It might not do well with the sight of water. Like, we don't know if wargs sail well.
True. I mean, it's not like a cat, but
I figure we just gave him a big old roofie like a cat does before you put him on an airplane. And just,
okay.
Kinda-
I don't.
they kind of sit in steerage
Benadryl?
all zonked out of
I
their
mean, you guys
brains.
can do that. If you guys want to put the warg and Slacky under a drug lackey, you can do that. But I'm just saying, Shadow's gonna be pissed if he's not really paying. He's with you, but he's doing his own thing, really. So if he finds him lagging drugs, he's gonna get pissed.
Well, we'll just let him know,
Benadryl.
like, it's the equivalent of vodka. You know, something for you, something for him.
All right. So you want to drug the warg?
I'll bring up the idea to Vlaki, and if he doesn't think it's a good idea, I will not intervene.
No,
Well, you're
commit.
going on the
commit.
boat now, so I mean, you're gonna have to decide whether to go behind his back. Oh, So you want to try to communicate with him?
Yeah, if he doesn't think it's a good idea, I won't press the issue. He knows his warg
All right.
better
So
than
you go
anyone
up to the
else.
warg. Blacky's kind of confused. Really, he hasn't really talked to you much. I don't think you even speak the language and stuff.
No, it does only speak. Speak
Goblin.
Russian? Goblin? Oh wow! Depends on how it's applied.
I mean, he knows a bit of Russian. So, would your character know any Russian or something? Or
No, I speak English, German, and a little bit of Latin. So the second I realize I cannot communicate with this thing, I would just hand it to Vladim and be like, "Here's something in case your warg starts getting seasick." You know, so
All
to
right.
take the edge off.
Okay.
Give him a bottle of booze as well. I'm like, "Here's something for you for the same."
All right. So, what else is everyone doing and stuff on the boat?
Is a question.
yes.
Sergio.
Uh,
If I wanted to place cocaine in a grenade, was this something you could build?
I don't think it would
Yes,
work.
this
I think
is,
I think the explosive discharge would just dissipate the powder. It wouldn't really work.
I'm
Is there a
quite
way
sure
we can
about
get
that.
it to work?
I mean,
You
maybe
could-
Athena can craft it, but
I
what would it do?
believe-
Would it like charm people? Like, what would the powder do exactly?
It has to be ingested either by inhalation or like some method of direct ingestion, maybe injection. Maybe you could like blow it into somebody's face.
Well, if it gets in the eyes, it
Come
has
from
the
the
same
pucker.
effect as if you were to snort it, because your eyes are very sensitive.
So basically, you want to
can
get people
absorb
high and
things.
hyperactive and something.
Pocket
Yes.
coke. Zizza.
Okay, you could do
But
that.
basically, it would have the same effect as you snorting it. It's just in the eye.
So it would
or
get, like,
you
people
inhale
hyperactive or
it.
something. Like, I don't really know how it.
You can OD. A coke bomb could cause someone to OD if it is done correctly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, okay, wow, really war crimes here. You don't even mustard gas. I mean, you couldn't do it. I'm just saying you're gonna have to give Mando all your powder or something. So you're gonna have to deploy people with powder.
You just sneak up on someone with a handful and go, "Hey, what does this smell like?" And just blow
Why
it.
don't I? So Layla, darling, I have another idea. What if we turned the powder into a liquid and I made it into a tranquilizer dart? You could use it more or less the same way you use your sniper, but it would be like a tranquilizing dart.
Yeah. So
What are your thoughts?
Would you do it for a half ounce?
Yeah, you can make a
I imagine I could.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll give you a half ounce of my cocaine.
The big tranquilizer.
And what else do we
Just
need?
because Mando was in jail does not mean that Athena was in prison, Jacob. Okay. Jeez.
What else do you need, Athena, to make this? Isn't this technically heroin then? By melting it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah. It would more or less be heroin. It would not be a pure heroin, but it would be good enough. Let's see. I would probably need a way to make the darts themselves. Do you want
Yeah,
it
we
to
have
be
the
in a
metal for it.
glass?
I
Okay.
have a blowgun and I have 50 needles that we could dip it or somehow attach.
We
it
can
to.
we can dip your needles in it. Yes. I can also make some tranquilizer dots that you can use in your sniper rifle.
Ooh, okay. I'm game for this.
All right. So
Don't fuck up. This is a half ounce of cocaine. It's very expensive. It is. It's really expensive.
The newest weapon in the war on the mythos: crippling drug addiction.
All right. So, anyways, Mando, roll me a crafting check for your cocaine darts.
You better roll well. You better roll well.
I'm gonna do the best I freaking can. Okay. So that's 16 plus my intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
So 16 plus 6.
All right. You succeed, and also you craft 1d6 cocaine darts.
How many?
I make sure to melt some plastic on the ends to have like a little cap, so that way she doesn't accidentally prick her finger when she holds them.
Yeah, because you know what? Nadia to waste the bullets by snorting them mid-battle.
So how many darts? How many darts
you
did
get
you make from the half
1d6
ounce?
darts.
1d6. So just one?
You roll. That's the amount.
Oh, I roll.
Yeah, you roll.
Yes.
Oh. I thought Mando rolls. Okay, hold on. Ha! Chris, come over here and show him because it landed on a 6.
All right, so you get 6
Uh-oh.
strength darts. The darts do damage, and also they have a chance of putting people to sleep. So they got to make a con check, and if they fail, they fall asleep.
So Layla, dear, just
Verified.
I'm not thinking that you would do this on purpose. So please do not. What I'm about to say is not meant to be taken as offensive.
Condemnation.
Condemnation. Thank you. I have put some melted plastic on the tips. So make sure that you remove the cap before you fire the dart. I did that. So while you are storing said darts or getting ready to take them out of your bag, you do not accidentally stab yourself with the needle and cause yourself damage.
Okay. Thank you very much for taking in my safety. This works too if I want to stab somebody with it, right?
It does,
yeah.
yes.
Okay. What's the damage on them? What do they do?
The darts, they
sorry.
do 2d4.
2d4? Okay. And they can either damage or put to sleep?
Yeah, well, no. Yeah, they can damage and put to sleep, so.
Okay.
The
Cool.
big sleep.
My plan is working.
I am thrilled that I could be of assistance.
Now, again, I have a half ounce left, and there's 2 weeks on this trip. Shall we party, Athena?
Oh my.
All right, so.
Yeah, I am German. Germans know how to party, dear.
All right. Oh, this is a good question. I don't know what year they started testing LSD.
I think it was 1960s. I think it's like doing like.
Yeah, that was Timothy Leary. Oh, no. I like how it's like
Okay, so you want to snort coke, guys, or something?
women's
Whatever the Egyptian is doing. And they
Well,
started
little-
testing
also,
LSD in 1950. So LSD is not a
You guys
thing
got
yet.
that drug as well if you want, that loud drug if you also want to do, but.
I have a feeling you want me to do this loud drug, but I'm not going to do it yet. I'm waiting for the
Okay.
right moment.
All right,
Like how
that's
the-
a little
I don't want to see the
metagaming.
purple lady right now, okay?
the ladies'
Fine, we'll see the white
cabin
lady
is
then.
debaucherous
Anyway,
drug
all right,
party.
roll me con checks for snorting coke.
The men's cabin is just like,
Uh,
I like reading this book.
I just want to say I gave Athena half a bump because small dose, very tiny for
Yeah.
herself. Okay.
How
So
should we
what
take
do
it?
I'll probably take a full bump. I mean, I'm used to a full bump.
Okay, so
Hell, you can even bump it up.
Oh,
all right.
Oh.
Anyways, so Athena, what are you gonna do?
My Constitution check is an 11.
All right, so mainly you're kind of okay. You just barely survived the infusion. You feel like really hyperactive, and you feel really like kind of jittery. Like you're kind of jittery.
Oh,
Nadia,
God.
what'd you get?
That's plus 18.
All right, you succeed, and because you're basically your constant snorting
I'm
of
an
focus
expert.
for killing. Yeah.
Just chill, Athena. Just chill. Just watch
So-
the waves. Watch the waves.
What is it that you've given me? I feel like my brain is about to explode.
Is there? You know what we forgot to buy? We should have bought some real absinthe. Would there be some?
Layla, you're trying to
It's
kill
a
me.
little
My heart
tricky, but you
is
can
going
get
to
absinthe.
explode out of my chest.
Yeah, so mainly your palms are sweaty, Athena. You're basically sweating.
Layla, I fear your drug addiction.
No, Mando. Your character's palms are sweaty. You feel like really jittery. You also feel like you're gonna like vomit
Yes,
up
we-
your spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
I'm not good enough to start rapping. I'm sorry, guys. I love Eminem, but I can't do it that well.
What if you had one chance to craft all the crazy weapons that you wanted?
I know. I would
All
like
the ammo.
to. I would like to make sure that I craft all of the ammos that I can, and who wanted me to make them another gun? Somebody wanted me to make them something last time.
You are quite well. I'm happy sitting in the quiet cabin reading my dime novel with Otto here.
All right, so what are the men doing? Are you guys literally just chilling?
Yeah, I'm just reading my book.
All right.
Same.
I'm gonna
you're
memorize this thing.
Yeah, you're slowly
It's gonna
learning
be
how to do
poor broken
hieroglyphics.
language.
Roll me an intelligence check to see how you're progressing.
Yay, intelligence. 7.
All right, you're kind of having a much higher difficulty than expected, honestly, because it's a little harder. So
Maybe you need some guidance, Otto.
Yeah, I sure did.
I will
no, it's
allow
too late for
guidance
that. It's
if you
already
want.
passed.
So,
No, I think it already passed. It's all right.
all right. So yeah, I mean you're slowly making progress, but it's not going great. So Lurkin, what are you doing?
Switch between my King James and the Ron Howard dime novel I read. Field strip my 45. Get a feel for the double barrel I picked up. Just kind of sit there and enjoy.
Remember, if you use a double barrel shotgun, you can't cast spells because casting spell needs at least one open hand. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's the plan. It's just kind of like this is when it's like
You're out of spell slots.
Oh no, this is the opening round. It's literally going to be use it, drop it. Magic time.
Huh. Let me look at my infusions. I might be able to make an infusion to where it just comes back to you, like in your hand or something, like a boomerang.
Oh god, Thor's shotgun.
Anyways, well, all right. So mainly 1 week passes, and you guys just relax. Next week, what are you guys going to do?
What is there to do on the ship?
I don't know, like gamble, like bathe in the sun, go swimming.
No. I don't gamble. That's an addiction. No.
Hypocrite.
Otto, do you still have that book about the cults of Africa?
Yeah, I still got that one here. Pull it out of my jacket. Here you go.
I think I will read that next. Just sitting
All
there,
right.
book club,
You were the
drug
proud
debauchery
student of the
versus book club.
Are we able to swim?
No, it's a swimming pool and stuff. Yeah.
On deck.
Oh, I would be there all the time.
Yeah.
That's
All
where
right.
I would be. And if there is the availability to buy a bottle of absinthe on this cruise line, I totally would like to buy one, please.
All right. So.
It's a good thing you're a changeling, so your track marks aren't showing.
Okay.
So, anyways, you go. There is actually an alcohol store on this thing because
I don't do track marks. I don't leave a mark. That's
So,
why I
anyways,
need
you guys
just.
gonna go to. There is an
Wow.
alcohol store on this boat. And anyways,
Oh, well, how much is a bottle of absinthe?
you want the pure stuff, like the
Well, yeah, back then it was the real stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been a little hard to get absinthe because there's this whole ban on it, but it's slowly coming back. Anyways, he's like, highest they could do is it's gonna be like 50 gold.
Fuck
I
it,
believe
let's
it's a
do it.
travel expense if we get it while we're traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will come as traveling expense. I mean, it does. You're technically right.
We have still like $47,000, guys, like gold. So we're good.
Well,
Arrange to have some vodka sent down to lower decks for our friend.
Yes, that's
I will-
part of the billing, so you get that for free. But so, what are you gonna do with the absinthe?
I'm gonna buy it and come down to the party and be like, "Look what I got! Anybody want some? Anybody want to see the Green Fairy?"
I'm
Who is
still
it?
probably
Yeah.
like trembling and sweating, and I'm
Oh, this is different, Athena. Don't worry about that.
Layla, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on making you more bombs. And there was another thing I was reading that I'm wanting to look into. It's called a homunculus servant. Want to look into that real quick. And I like scurry away.
She needs
Otto?
to switch to decaf.
Learn, either of you, would you like a glass
yes.
of absinthe?
Peek out of my book.
Glass of absinthe?
Oh,
That
did you
book
pour
more
that?
interesting.
No, I'm just gonna go back to my book.
Goody two-shoes.
Absinthe. Very well. All right, I'll try a glass of that. That seems interesting.
Okay, so I do the whole like where you pour it over the sugar and.
Yeah, so mainly you guys got to roll con checks now.
Woo! Con check. I choose you.
That's a 13.
That's a 6.
All right, you guys both fail, and honestly, you guys are kind of like drugged out, and you're both kind of going on this somewhat mix of drunkenness and psychedelic trip. Like you can kind of see the colors of the rainbow and lights everywhere. You can also like taste the rainbow.
Oh, so it's a good trip. All right,
it's
cool.
basically kind of like you're not like it's just kind of like you're kind of dazed and confused. And also Chris and Mando, you look at Nadia and Larkin's characters, and they're both kind of like drugged. You're just kind of like woozy and stuff. And
I'm going to order an inordinate amount of food to be delivered back to the men's cabin, and then I'm just going to retire there for the day.
all right.
An inordinate. I mean, yeah, I'd like this page. Yeah, this seems good. Just the page. Otto's big. He can handle it.
All right. So, after 2 drug trips and 2 weeks later, you guys finally arrive in Egypt, and mainly the land of the pharaohs and artifacts. And mainly, you guys know that Jackson Elias was here before he got killed, and he went to Cairo. So you have a good sense of where to go, roughly.
Put on my pith hat and just be like, I might have been in England too long, but what is that gigantic, angry, bright thing in the sky? It's been a while.
You talking about the sun?
I
like to hear
believe
about
that
the
is what
sun.
you Americans call the big sun.
Ah, yes, the sun. It seems it's really putting in its work down here. Oh!
Magic. Would I still have family in this country?
Yeah, actually, yes, you have contacts and family.
I assume my family are also changelings.
Yeah, well, I mean, changelings are technically like the half human, or kind of results of a human and a doppelganger. So, I mean, there could be also be normal changelings and stuff. It depends on how you. I did text you a while back. You didn't get back to me on that.
The old doppelbang.
Oh. Did you text me on Discord? Because I'm
The
never.
Yeah, it
Doppelganger.
was Discord. Yeah, it was Discord. So mainly, yeah. I mean, you can flavor your family how you want here. So I'm giving you some discretion of how to create it. Like, is your family like from the wealthy side, the poor side? Like,
Well, my family. Well, I grew up in England. Most of my
The Roosevelts.
like young adult, like my family moved there.
okay, but what would your family in Egypt be like? Because you gotta have like some family in Egypt. It's not like cousins or uncles.
I would say we are of middle class. I wouldn't say
Okay, so yeah,
but
so yeah.
not necessarily. Speaking of which, a shadow has
Yeah, Shadow.
Oh,
Oh my.
Somebody call Kalashnikov. We are so fucking back.
No, dude, no, wrong accent for Christ's sake.
It
But
works.
also, magic. So I switched out one of my infusions. I have a small homunculus servant now.
What does it look like now? What does it look like?
It looks like a raven,
Oh,
a bird. It's a red bird. You all
Ooh.
like think it looks like a raven, but it's red and it's throwing you off, and it's kind of metallic because that's it, it's basically what's the movie called? Clash of the Titans. You remember the metallic owl?
Boobo, yes.
Yeah,
it's
it
got like
kind
a
of looks like
CGI
that,
effect
but
to
think
it.
of a raven.
So it's got kind of like a CGI effect.
A little bit.
Ah, scary.
It's unnatural, but appealing.
Here's my new little friend.
so are you guys gonna
Have-
so Layla, are you gonna like have everyone else crash at your place?
absolutely fucking not.
I don't even hold
well,
on. I don't
I
even
guess-
know what's going on.
Wait a minute. I guess I would have like a place here, wouldn't I? Like my own place.
Yes.
When I
It's
come
gonna be a little
home.
cramped
Yes.
for everyone, including the warg, but you can fit it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Hold on, can I
That'll
get caught
save
up?
us. We're in Egypt.
Well, because last
that's
session
pretty
I
much
was
it.
at, I was studying for an exam / finishing an exam, and I remember that Vlaki and Vlad were basically discussing communism while on a stakeout. That's what I remember.
Oh.
What have I missed since then?
Did you listen to the last session?
We got into a
I have not
shootout.
had much time for basically anything.
It's fine, man.
60
okay.
hour weeks have been my last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Magic, you want to give him the highlights?
All
I
right,
love
so
real.
so what happened last time is that they fought is that they went to Miser's house and they fought and killed Gavigan, and they got some drug money and they got some drugs from Shafiq, and now you guys are going to Egypt to investigate further as Elias went there.
Okay.
There
Because Elias
was
went to Cairo before he got killed. So you guys do have so you are on the boat. You're kind of busy with your own thing. You were keeping you guys wait. Were you in first class like everyone else? You guys wanted him to be in first
No.
class, right?
No, we kind of had the idea that you'd want to hang out with your warg, and your warg had to kind of stay in steerage. So we just kind of had a steady supply of vodka sent down there. Kind
No,
of.
I'm fine with that as long as Oh, that actually reminds me. So then I did want to talk with Athena about would you be able to make? Because I know artificers can make magic items at a certain level. What level would you be able to make not a ring, but a collar of water walking for Vlaki? That way he could like take walks
collar.
around.
Told you, dude.
Yeah.
Cossacks don't float.
Yeah, no. So that way, like
Take
when we're at sea, he can like stretch his legs out on the water. Because I imagine, being a dog, he would want to walk around a bit, but being on a boat,
I would need to know the spell to be able to infuse it.
Do you know-
Well, no, it's a dedicated. It's like a magic item, like a wand of magic missile. And
Right,
artificer-
but if I have to infuse the spell into the magic item, I have to know the spell to infuse it.
No, it's not. I don't think it's an infusion. It's just a magic item you could not like one of your infusions. I mean something you're able to make. Because artificers, I think it takes like a week for an uncommon item. They can just make magic items if they have the stuff.
Yeah,
If I
it takes a
remember
while,
right.
but you can do it. So, anyways, you guys arrive.
Okay, then yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to Cairo. So you guys go to Nadia's apartment. So Nadia, what's your apartment look like?
Just a simple condo, 1 bedroom with a nice
Well,
living
it's
area.
on the couch and floors.
Yeah. The dog though can't come up, so we have to figure out something. Maybe there's a kennel nearby, because I have too much valuable stuff in here. I'm not letting a dog. No. So, yeah, just very simple, open air. It's very warm. I don't have central air. Sorry.
It happens.
What is this essential air you speak of?
Did they have
I've never
central
even
air?
heard of it.
They should have had
The-
central air back then. Anyway, a lot of fans.
I don't think central air conditioning was invented yet.
I mean, it actually was invented in roughly this time. There was
Oh.
actually a H.P. Lovecraft short story about some guy prolonging his life using using air conditioning.
Oh,
Because H.P.
1902
Lovecraft was
is when
terrified
air,
of air conditioning.
first modern air conditioning was created in 1902.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
It
you.
probably just wasn't widely available until
Oh, yeah.
later because most people were either rural savages or living paycheck to paycheck.
Very true. Very true.
And there's only one bathroom.
I mean, you guys
Well,
can
you
upgrade to
know,
an hotel room if you
dibs,
want. You got the
dibs.
money.
I'm going first.
Odd, it
I
takes
just pushed
Otto
through
forever to.
everyone on the. I just pushed through everyone on the house tour.
Do you know how much there is to comb on a furl bog? It's like it takes forever.
Oh no, you're gonna leave residue everywhere with your hair. Yeah, maybe a hotel might be a good idea.
I mean, you guys can. All right, so Otto, are you trying to race to the bathroom or something, or not yet?
Yeah, I'm just confidently at a confident pace, gently shoving my teammates out of the way to go use the bathroom.
Okay, is anyone going to try to stop him from getting to the bathroom?
I will stand aside. It's the look of bemusement. Just feel like
I don't know if there's any toilet paper in there. I haven't been here for a very long time.
Roll for luck check if there's toilet paper.
Near
Me
her.
or Otto?
Oh yeah, sorry for the
I
background.
already rolled. I rolled a
I'm having massive
92.
brainstorm where I am, so just be aware of that.
I rolled a 92, good sir.
So there is toilet paper actually. There's a good amount of toilet paper left.
There's a full roll.
Anyways, so you guys want to upgrade to a hotel room or something?
Slam.
Is there an open field I could sleep in?
No, you're in a city, man.
We're in.
There's
all
the
sand,
park
my
and
guy.
stuff.
I have a warg, and this isn't New York City. I'm pretty sure it's like a 1-hour commute out in like the middle of nowhere.
Check at the corner of Edge and Lord.
Yeah, it's Egypt's pretty densely populated because it's like the livable space where you can get the water at it's like compacted rural area, wide open desert. It's like
And I'm
or
fine
scrub
staying out in
land.
the desert because again, I don't want Vlaki to be locked in a box for as long. Like he just got off having to sit in a locked box in a boat. I don't want to lock him another
Well,
box.
I'm sure there's like
in an
a
urban
kennel
area.
or something, like
Yeah,
a
there's
place
probably
that,
like some doggy daycare
like-
or
I
something.
don't want to
Like a
lock him in a kennel.
I'm saying I'm sure there is like
Like a horse stable.
like a stable or somewhere where they'll take care of him and he'll have area to run and stuff.
Or I could just take him out into the wide open space where we don't have to pay for that.
Well, there's like desert and stuff, man. You might have to fight giant scorpions.
Right? Yeah.
Right now, giant scorpions next to the damn city.
No, like in the outskirts, like the desert area.
No, I'm fine. Like you just right outside the city limits. Like you know where there are gonna because it's not just gonna be a bunch of like metropolitan area and then just empty desert. There'll be like buildings and small villages scattered around. That's kind of like where I'm looking for.
You're doing the hobo.
Yeah,
Again,
right, you can do that.
just
I'm
could
gonna
lock
get
the
off
other
living,
boat.
but
I
you can
don't
do that.
want him having to suffer.
So, what's the plan again? You guys just want to buy a hotel room? Because I think Nadia's apartment's a little too small for you guys.
Well,
I say, how much would it cost to get 2 suites at the nearest decent hotel?
That's gonna cost for like a 60 gold and stuff, so it's gonna be a little pricey.
All right. How about
Is
a
the team
3-star
actively
hotel?
discussing this? I'm gonna like slam out and be like, "Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to get a hotel."
Oh no!
Wait, is there perchance maybe there's a house we can rent?
I mean, it's gonna be a little tricky and stuff. You could.
I'm sure I would have a contact that would. Let me call somebody. Let me call up somebody, guys. Hold on one
Does
second.
Shadow Organization have any safe houses?
I know a
might.
guy.
They might. So I will call to my connection at the wherever to see if there is a open safe house that we could use.
All right, so you call,
In
and
Cairo.
finally your agency gets back to you, and they tell you that it's a little bit there is actually there is a safe house, and it's kind of like a bit underground, but
Okay.
you have been there for a few times, so you know it's relatively good and can fit everyone, and it's also
Okay.
free 'cause it's the government, so.
Okay. I will take everybody there. Direct everybody
sure to
there. And the Warhog can come with us. So
Warg.
Warg. Thank you. I don't know
What
why I
about
keep calling it a warhog. Same thing. He can come with us because I'm sure there's
Yeah, there's
area.
enough space to fit animals and stuff, because
What warthog?
because there are investigators like you, Nadia, that have animal companions. They're inclusive.
I have
like
a familiar, so yeah, I get it. All right. Shall we follow me? And next time, Otto, flush twice, please. Okay, let's move.
So you guys
Oh,
are now in
no.
the safe house, and remember,
After you lock the door, I go, I couldn't find the plunger.
Ah!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was just being
Why
curious.
is the wild animal better potty trained than the Furbolg and the German? Can someone rationalize that for
Why
me?
do you say? Oh, poop it in the bag. I forgot about
I
that.
used the
Completely
bathroom.
forgot
It
about
just
it.
got clogged. Jesus, things
So what
happen.
she did at
Ew!
the
You
fishman's house.
red-faced little.
Whoa, no! Why are you making talk about his skin color? What the heck?
Oh man.
I mean, she is German. I'm just saying.
Hey, the Germans
Whoa.
weren't that racist until 1940.
Well,
They
he
were
just
relatively
stopped
chill.
me because of one accident where I was eating at a place I had never eaten before. Happened one time, but apparently I'm no better than an animal now.
Truly,
Actually,
no one can be.
happened twice. Once with Berg, once at Torik's house.
I did.
The shop. You turned the shop's bathroom into gas chamber before we investigated.
No.
That was the same day.
Two different instances of fecal release.
It happened on the same day that I ate something that I have never eaten before.
Wah, wah, wah.
At least I don't eat sticks and mud, okay? Yeesh.
I will agree that is a weird behavior of Furbolg.
All right. So, anyways, guys, all right,
Never
we're
seen
getting
a
off
football
track
with
here.
sticks
But
and mud.
anyways, so remember that letter you guys got back all the way from New York from Warren Passart?
Yes, the one that talks about the Street of Jackals,
Yes,
Mr.
and
Ferris
Faraz
Najar.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can go there. Nadia, you could talk to Dr. Ali Kaford in the Cairo Museum because he's usually has knowledge. He works with the supernatural division. So you have a guy in the city.
I think I will do that. I assume Otto would want to come with me.
Yeah. So what are you guys gonna do exactly?
I'm going to the Cairo Museum to talk to my contact. Who's coming with me?
I
Otto,
guess I'm
assume-
going, it sounds like.
Well, I assume
Do
it's a museum.
Let's do this thing.
Send out the intellectuals.
And then what are the rest of you doing?
Well,
I am going to be sitting here making the bombs and the firearm.
Okay.
All right. So as we get through this way, Athena, you gotta roll me crafting checks. What are you gonna try to craft first? You gotta roll separate crafting checks for each.
Right. I think I will do frag grenade first. Make sure that I am not in the hotel room, someplace safe that won't burn down a building.
what you doing? Making frag grenade. Whoa.
So
So
All right,
glad I
let me
decided
take
to
a
sleep
look.
outside.
that's an 18 for the frag grenade.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So roll me 1d4 to see how many frag grenades you make.
Fragos.
It's 3.
So you got 3 frag grenades.
I shall hand when Layla returns. I shall hand 2 of them to her, and I shall keep one for myself.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
And then I will also make. Did I already make the silencer and the?
Yeah, you did.
Have I made the silencer and the scope for the sniper rifle?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Very good.
Let's see. Was anyone else wanting a firearm, like modification or anything?
Yeah, if you could give me a maybe a if you could saw off the barrel to about I don't know, 8 inches from the stock.
Inches? You Americans and you inches.
What's
I-
the-
Um,
She's
That,
showing me.
that,
I don't know, whatever that is, and kind of like give like kind of just draw on the bear. It's like about this long. I mean, strictly
Okay,
speaking, it's not 100% legal, but you know.
I still it's just fine. I shall make it the way that you have specified. Do you want me to add a +1 rating to it as well?
If you feel safe doing that, I'm about to say it's mainly just going to be for an opening move and then just kind of discarded.
Then yes, I shall do the +1 and then start the end of the battle. And if no one else is wanting a firearm, I shall.
I do.
What?
I do. Grenade
What
launcher.
else do you want? A
Grenade
Oh.
launcher on the launcher.
Javelin missile.
actually, because Layla
Then-
has received Layla has received upgrades from you before. I was curious if you could manufacture me a heavier weapon to be utilized in tandem with Vlaki.
Do you want a shotgun as well? It's like the same one I made for our
I was
vampire friend.
thinking more. I was thinking something a bit more heavy duty. I believe your people have something called the MG08, firing 7.9 millimeter.
Yes, I can make one of those. Do you want it to be fully auto or semi?
I'm asking for you to make a machine gun. What do you think?
I have to ask because I have had some very strange requests in the past. So
Yes,
I
I
shall
would
make
like
it
it to be
fully
full
auto.
auto. I would like it to be full auto and attached to Vlaki's saddle. That way I might
I won't
use
do
it
it.
as a pintle mount.
Okay, so I am making a grenade launcher and a machine gun with a mount, and then I am upgrading Valton. Sorry, I was like, what is your name?
Not a
Valton's
problem, not a problem.
shotgun.
Just
So,
need it sawed off to make it a little bit more concealable.
All right, so how many rolls do I need to do?
All right, so you need one for the shotgun, one for the machine gun.
What about my grenade launcher?
And that too. Wait, grenade launchers exist in 1920s? I think they did.
They were-
I think they did. That sounds like a
not
war crime.
outside. It's not outside the realm of possibilities that it can be done.
Heavily
Okay.
modified, like flare pistol.
I got
Early
you. All right,
1900s.
First roll for the sawed-off shotgun for crafting.
So apparently rifle grenade launchers were introduced in World War One, and apparently the first hand grenade was made by a guy named Ketchum in 1861.
Oh yeah,
I would also
I would
need some
recommend not
grenades to
catching them.
go with
Yeah,
that.
so yeah, the grenade launcher is
Yeah.
going to consume ammo. It just makes your grenades shoot farther. They can you can throw your grenades like up to 35 feet with the grenade launcher, but it does consume ammo. So
Or in a sense, can I have something that will launch things? Not necessarily a grenade.
a slingshot, like what?
Mm, like if I put like nails in something and I was able to launch stuff out of it. So like I want the
blunderbuss.
aspect, like I want something that's like a grenade launcher, but it doesn't necessarily have to be for grenades.
Wait, do you mean like the junk tosser or whatever it is from Fallout, where you just take random bits of shit, you shove it in there, and then shoot it out?
I've never
like a
played
blunderbuss?
Fallout, but that sounds similar to what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Like a blunderbuss, something you could just load like broken glass, nails, and
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
but
so-
you can get a sawed-off shotgun for that if you want.
But the shotgun, I don't think a shotgun would do. Wouldn't you have to use rounds for a shotgun like that?
Yeah.
Well,
That's-
no,
I'm
so the
talking about
blunderbuss.
like, I like.
So the
kill
Yeah,
blunderbuss would be you load the powder, you load something to like not detonate whatever you're putting in there, and then you pack in the bits of glass and the metal and all that stuff.
It would be
afterwards.
like
It'd
a
basically
musket.
be a really jank shotgun,
Yeah, it's really
Or-
so
or a
one
musket.
use.
more like a musket.
Yeah, cartridges.
So yes, I
mean
can
it's-
I can make a musket,
Yeah.
grenade launcher type thing.
I mean, it
So,
could be last
uh,
on your list, way last on your list. Let the other. I mean, I've got a plenty of toys. I still got my cooking
Oh,
darts,
too
so
many.
I'm good.
Did you also add the 2 frag grenades?
Dos.
Did you give me 2 frag grenades? Yes, you did.
Yes, I'm giving you 2 frag grenades.
There's going to be
Okay.
some wacky stealth operations going on.
So what are you guys crafting?
Okay, so I am
Magic.
upgrading Lurkin's shotgun, so sawing it off and adding a +1. I am making a machine gun basically, and making it to where it can be mounted onto Lucky. And then I am also making the musket / bazooka / whatever the heck.
Yeah, I'm really confused. Anyway, so what'd you get for the shotgun? Sawed-off shotgun?
Sawed-off shotgun, I got a
Drum roll,
16.
Success. You cut off. Yes, you successfully do it.
Okay. And then for the
Machine
Lucky... Go ahead, sorry.
No, you make the machine gun now. Roll it.
Yeah, machine gun, that is an 3 plus... that's a 19.
You succeed, so you make the machine gun.
And then... 21.
All right, you successfully craft all 3 things.
And now she's gonna go... So everyone, I am going to go take a nap. If you need something, my bird, I have not made a name for him yet. You can alert him and
Corvus?
he will alert me.
You can name it Corvus. That's a good name.
Oh, yeah, Corvus.
Ooh, I want to test my musket glass something, whatever.
Check the memes.
I want to launch some needles.
All right.
Let's go.
Anyways, so what are you guys gonna do now? You guys gotta go get information.
Yes, let's head to the museum. Who's with me? I know Otto is.
Do you think you'll
down.
need-
Actually, really important question. So my sister just randomly got me some dice. Should I go with the Glacial Gale or the glow in the dark one? Wait, these glow in the dark?
Glow in the
I'm
dark.
doing those.
It's all in the
I
dark,
mean,
man.
are you playing in the dark?
There's nothing more
no,
Ukrainian than glowing in the dark.
What? Wait, hold on. Are they? Okay, they're not actually.
Might get
glowing.
really Ukrainian.
Magic, what was the name you suggested?
Corvus.
Corvus, okay.
All right. So after a lot of downtime, what are you guys gonna do for investigation? Like, where do you guys want to go first?
Cairo Museum. Let's go.
Do you think you'll need me to tag along? I'm about to say, I think you two have this handled. This is just a lot of talking.
Otto, would you like your companion?
I mean, I guess I'm going. I don't. Why are we going again?
Why are we going again, Magic?
This is your...
We're going to the museum because basically Dr. Crawford has information about happenings in Cairo, and he has contacts in. He's a part of the supernatural investigation group, so he knows you, Nadia.
Mm-hmm. What's his name again? Dr.
Dr. Ali Kaford. He's an Arabic human male. He's like the chief director of the museum, so he's like pretty influential.
Okay.
I intrinsically trust him due to his race.
I would say you might want to come with. I'm sorry.
All right. Bolton, not a problem.
Dalton, thank you. I would say you might want to come with. You might.
Very
The
well.
two of you. I think the 3 of you would get along very well.
All right. So also, when we got that far as Najar guy, you can try to find.
Yeah, that's in the Street of Jackals. We might want to move in.
That's in like the downtown, like more like the lower. Well, it's in the.
We might want to do that as a party.
Yeah, move in force, so to say. They don't call it the Street of Jackals because it's high rent and calm.
I wild shape into a jackal and go by myself.
Oh, checkmate.
What
All
now?
right. So the 3 of us. What are you doing, Vlad? Are you hanging out with Athena? Or are you coming with?
I mean, splitting leaving behind the inventor without any fire support if something goes bad would probably be
She's
bad.
in a
So I'll
safe
stick
house.
around.
She's in a safe house, so she would be fine.
I don't trust the DM.
What do you don't trust me? I feel offended here. Why don't you
Also,
trust me?
I've been told that I am very bellicose and intimidating, and I feel like you would rather have scalpel rather than sledgehammer in this instance. Even though I do have proficiency in persuasion.
Intimidating. I don't know about intimidating, but you're right. Yeah. Okay. The 3 of us will head out to the museum.
By the by, I do have a +5 in persuasion, so I could actually help if something does go bad, but that doesn't really fit Vlad's character very
Your
well.
type of persuasion is not like the nice type of persuasion. It's more like the or else type persuasion.
No. That is
Intimidation.
intimidation. My persuasion is I pull out a nice bottle of vodka, have good conversation with friend, then ask question. I just don't ever do that because you don't give me time to. You're all in such a rush.
We're
I
in rush.
stand
You're the one that
corrected.
threw yourself out of an elevator, a window.
4 stories. All right,
Yes,
But we're in
because
rush.
why take
Okay,
care?
my friend.
Museum.
Yes, because that is combat operation, not dealing with individual on case by case basis operation.
All right. Well, enough dilly dallying. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, so a half hour later, you guys arrive in the Cairo Museum, and it's very fancy. And as you see, antiquities of different time periods of Egyptians and Greeks, and also medieval period. And
I
anyway,
have that book cracked. I'm like,
So-
oh, I know that hieroglyph.
you are able to. So Nadia, you know where Dr. Kaford is, and so you know he enjoys taking his late morning walk around the room. So
I assume I spot him.
yeah, you spot him, and he spots you, and he's like,
And-
Layla, it's been a while and stuff. How are you doing, my dear friend?
I'm doing well, Doctor. How are you? How
Um,
has everything been here in Egypt?
It's been fine. We've gotten we've gotten some new thing. We're finishing up our Egyptian exhibits. You know, the whole Tutankhamun project's been keeping us busy.
Have you noticed anything strange happening?
What do you mean strange exactly?
And then I take him to the side and fill him in on the adventures that we've been having with
So
the
Elias
corpus.
and all that.
Yeah.
Weapons grade strange.
Yeah, so mainly, all right. So mainly, Kaford says he's a little sad by Elias's death. He's like, man, he was a good man. He actually did interview me for his research, actually.
Oh, really? What was?
Yeah, because he was doing research on the Carl expedition, and I was actually here when they were doing that and stuff, when they were digging.
Would you by chance have any notes or anything from that
Yes,
interview?
I have some notes and stuff. I can also tell you. So, when the Carl expedition was here, I talked to Mr. Penhew, and I respected that. He stated some notes. He was really interested in the the end of the third dynasty of of ancient Egypt for some reason. It's gonna sound kind of, and mainly he was interested, and they were doing a lot of excavation around the Bend Pyramid. So the Bend Pyramid's like this. It's like a Egyptian pyramid, but it's a bit more squarish than like rectangular in its shape. It's like a little, rounder, I would say, like around the bottom. But the Bend Pyramid does exist, and they were doing they were doing it there. And he was really interested in the end of the third dynasty, because Kaford says in the earliest text, supposedly in the third dynasty, there was this guy named Nephrim Khan, and he came from out in the wilderness, and supposedly from the dreadful city of Pillars of Irem, and he overthrew the rest of the third dynasty and became the god king of Egypt under the name of the Black Pharaoh. And he ruled tyrannically for a while, but then the fourth dynasty showed up, and they defeated him with a magically enchanted lance from the goddess Isis, and they imprisoned his mummified corpse in the pyramid of the Bend Pyramid. And Kaford believes that the Carl expedition might have went there to find the corpse or something, or at least somewhere along those lines.
Okay.
And
Yes,
he says
as
also he does warn you, Nadia, like he warns you that he has to. Are you aware of the? I see you're aware of the cult of the pharaoh, the cult of the pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I must warn you. There's there are cults in Egypt and stuff, and it's pretty bad. Also, a lot of the government officials are putting their heads in the sand. They don't want to admit there's a murder cult in Egypt, so you might not get much help from them.
Does Kenya mean anything to you, Doctor?
Maybe. I know they went to Kenya. I don't know exactly what happened. I know there's some aspects of the pharaoh god. Well, mainly the aspects of the pharaoh is that he goes by also the name Nyarlathotep, and one of his forms there is the god of the bloody tongue.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know much, honestly. I don't know why they went to Kenya. They left, and I don't know why. But I would say maybe going to the Bend Pyramid would be good. Also, the Penny Foundation's funding a new archaeological dig in the Giza pyramids, the Clive expedition.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so you can go there. I would recommend that. They've also been a bit tightly leashed about information, but maybe you can get something out of them.
Would you have a contact there that I should be looking for?
Yeah, this woman named Agatha Broadmoor. She's kind of weird, honestly. I don't know why they brought her. She's very different.
In what way?
She's usually not. She's much more gentle and kind. Like everyone seems to be very icy and harsh. Like Henry Clive, who runs the expedition's a little bit uptight and stuff. I don't know why, but she's nice.
Sorry, you cut out there for a second. Did I lose everybody?
Nope, I'm still here.
Hello?
No, I can hear you.
I'm still
was-
here, and I heard magic for a moment,
Magic?
but now I don't hear him.
The storm he's having might have taken his internet.
They got to him.
Okay,
The
Uh-oh.
cult of the Pharaoh.
The gnarly Hotep gang.
interim
Magic,
for the chat?
if you can hear us, if you're still having internet issues, just hop out, hop back in. Might reset it for you.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll just RP what I put in the chat.
I hope
then.
somebody was taking notes.
So then
I kind of was.
the
I was
recording's
also on
for?
Twitter.
Interesting fact, the whole bit about that black pharaoh, it's when they tried to usurp the Egyptian pantheon, replacing them with one that ruled by the black sun. Out of character, I only know that because I played the Secret World way too much. And it was an amazing storyline. But yes,
I remember that.
yeah, dude, that hooks into this. This is
Wait, is Marvel canon?
No, because
I just remembered, due to some of the specifically a comic I just read, you have it canon that Marvel exists in the same world as the Hyborian Age. It's just later down the timeline. So does that mean we could meet Captain America at some point?
not for. I believe he's still a kid in 1925. He was born in
Well, if the campaign goes for long
1923.
enough, or if we have a time skip.
Yeah. I mean,
That'd be
like, the
funny.
problem is with being Egypt and it being Marvel, everyone is either Kang and or Apocalypse at different points in their lives. It just gets really complicated.
See, what I was thinking of was the fact that the god Set teamed up with whatever his name was, Moon Knight's guy, to kill an even scarier snake.
Oh, my brain completely fails me. Sim-
Yeah, no, don't worry. It's a smaller end comic. It's just something I picked up recently because I'm a Conan sycophant.
Khonshu.
Khonshu.
No,
So
it was, I had the
Khonshu
exact same
teamed up
response.
with
Bob.
the-
Like, if you hadn't said it, I could have
Yeah,
said it.
but my brain just shut down for a moment.
Oh, I was in the exact same spot.
No, you're
Yeah.
good. Don't worry.
This
no.
this
Uh,
this whole all the Egyptian deities were kind of sidelined by this. He wanted, it was a big fracas that, like, that someone tried to come in and be like, we're no longer polytheistic, we're monotheistic, and this is, I think it's Atamen or Atamen or something was the name of the god, and it was a black sun, and it was just one of those things that you look down the line like, oh, this isn't going to look ominous as heck in the future. This is
And
definitely.
it wasn't I had his name. God.
Nyarlathotep.
Akhenaten.
Gnarly Hotep.
No, it's not
Nyarlathotep?
Imhotep. I know that.
Nyarlathotep.
Oh, yeah.
Nyarlathotep.
You know what? Never mind. I used to know Egyptian names, and now I just know nothing anymore.
The whole
Just leave
The
away.
giant snake.
Ma-
The giant snake
Magic
of
just-
Apophis.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, what
Magic
did
just messaged me. His Wi-Fi crashed on him, so
Oh,
let me see if he's able to
Oh.
get back.
gotcha.
We must
Well-
pray to the
well-
Omnissiah.
Well, that
while we are
happens.
derailed and while the meme is still fresh, it's a good thing we got that blunderbuss in case anyone rolls up on us. The blunderbuss can hawk too on that thing.
Oh god.
Oh, there he is,
Wah.
Chris.
Hey, my Wi-Fi failed on
What?
crashed on me.
That's
Yeah,
all right,
why
we
do you have a
defeated,
nickel for
we
PFP?
defeated the monster.
Magic. Why do you have the nipple
D&D
for
while
your
you were
PFP?
gone.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. My Wi-Fi just crashed on me, so we're having a thunderstorm. So,
We beat the
You
D&D
know.
while you were gone.
all right. Back to
Why
it.
is
All
your
right.
PFP a nipple?
All right, so last we left off, you guys are in the. Before I told you about Nyarlathotep and how he overthrew the government, and became a tyrant, and then he got overthrown by someone else. And his mummified corpse is supposedly in the Bend Pyramid.
So we might have to be going to the Bend Pyramid, and also there's another exposition happening at the. What was the other pyramid?
The Giza pyramids.
Giza pyramid.
Giza.
Where
I wonder how
there's
effective a heavy
Agatha.
machine gun will be in an enclosed space.
So I guess
Make your shares
Shadow's
exist.
trying to kill all of us.
Only if you don't want to hear.
Well, I lead from the front always, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue.
Very effective or not really.
I'll wear earmuffs.
Doctor, I also wanted to introduce you to two of my comrades, Otto and Bolton. If you'd like to.
Oh, yeah, nice to meet you guys. I am Dr. Ali Kaford, head of the Cairo Museum.
They're both very trustworthy, so don't worry, and they know what's going on as well. They have been with me on this
you need some
adventure.
trustworthy people, and especially when Layla indulges in her vices.
I don't do that anymore, Doctor. All right?
Oh, I'm
calling
sure.
bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. I'm not
You're
here.
not even here.
I'm not even here.
Immediately where he's at, he just stands up, looks in the air like, oh, I feel like bullshit has been unleashed somewhere.
Laden Block here
advice
just
that she doesn't
staring over
have
Athena's
forward
shoulders as she's illegally manufacturing firearms in a British colony.
Exactly.
Pleased to meet
It's
you,
like-
Doctor. So you said buried inside a pyramid, this individual of nefarious character.
Yes, some reason no one's been able to find the sarcophagus in the burial chamber for some reason. So I think it might be some sort of secret passageway that people are overlooking.
I don't know. I'm just of the opinion that some things were lost and meant not to found, and perhaps this is one of them. Though it would probably be best that someone of good intent was to find it and ensure that no one else could. It's more and more I walk in these circles, the more and more I realize that sometimes buried and imprisoned tend to be used interchangeably. Perhaps a translation error. Look
Yeah,
at Otto.
maybe.
Yes. Also, have you seen any indications of show them the cult we've been tailing with them in? Have any of them expressed any interest in any of these excavations at either of the pyramid sets?
Well, that's a good question. Wish I had thought of that.
I don't know. Maybe not. I haven't really, not to my knowledge.
Yes, we're entering a quite perilous age. I think the Great War is far enough behind us where everyone thinks it'll just be sunshine and rainbows ahead, but there's enough buried beneath us to damn us all. This being one of those things.
Apologies,
Now-
Doctor. He's usually more cheerful than this.
Oh, it's just the absinthe, I assure you. Did a lot of thinking on the way over, and the last thing I want to see happen is another great war fought, except this time instead of the devices of man and other of meta-humanity used, a war of horrific, ancient lost things. Terrifying. Now, when you said the Spear of Isis was able to combat this individual, does anyone know where it happened to go? Perhaps
No,
rotting
it
in
was been lost sadly to time.
Figures the one thing that would be useful is lost to time. Yes.
Otto, do you have any questions?
I cast locate object. No.
Oh, come on.
It turns out there's a souvenir shop that sells Spears of Isises.
It's
I mean,
It's like-
once we cross
Wow.
over
Next
and
for the first
ruin
battle that I
Forest
got.
Bad Magic Man's campaign.
See, that's why. But that's why I got the matchbook from the hotel we were staying at in England, because we need something kind of unique if we need to be able to locate it. So we put that on something and be locate object, a matchbook
I
from
got
this
it.
hotel.
All right, guys.
understood,
I'm gonna
sir.
try to log back onto my iPad and stuff, see what happens because I'm on my phone currently.
Oh,
So-
it's good.
All right.
May
No
You got
worries.
this.
may the Omnissiah smile on you. May your bars be full and your Wi-Fi be operational.
Okay, I got it. All right,
Apparently
guys.
that
back
worked.
to my iPad.
Holy shit. Lurkin, praise to the Omnissiah.
The Omnissiah
All right,
is
it's a different
good.
universe here. All right,
Spirits are
we'll do
with
something
me.
different. Okay, so you guys got that knowledge, and anyone else have questions for Dr. Forge? You guys are taking notes. You're doing your
I
homework,
have-
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
At least Otto is.
Wow, putting it all on me. Thanks.
Yeah. Also,
You're
guys,
welcome.
so just to head up, my I'm having a thunderstorm, so my Wi-Fi's been a bit wonky. So I might if I crash out again, I'm gonna go back on my phone.
It
Okay.
happens.
That's fine. You're good. You're good. I don't know if there's much combat going to be happening since we're just investigating this,
Investigatorial.
but we still
Okay.
got like
So
What,
I
40
punched the
minutes?
guy in the face.
What?
why? I
I'm
would have
kidding.
to defend
It was-
him.
It was a joke, as you're talking about. I don't think we're gonna have any battle.
We call that a Cairo handshake.
The guy-
Hold on, I want to test something. Vlad just takes his pistols out and empties them into Athena's head.
No.
What?
Roll the hit.
No reaction.
Germans are bulletproof,
Is Mando here? Mando.
but only
my-
when
my
in
mic-
Egypt.
My mic peeked out because I screamed at that moment. Sorry. What?
Wah, wah, wah.
What?
Off
Were
the
you
rails.
not paying attention to Otto joking, or not Otto, Chris jokingly going, "I punched the dude." to
No,
Nadia
I
losing her shit?
heard that. I was hearing
So
that.
why
I was
didn't
just not
you-
expecting to get shot in the head as a joke.
You ever try to sneak up on a sleepy German with a hand grenade? Doesn't go well.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Anyways,
I'd be
I
more
started
scared of the
blasting.
Canadian. I'd be more scared of the Canadian with the hand grenades. You know what they did to the Germans with those things?
Oh, that's why we have that whole nice
Mm.
convention.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
call it the achievement list personally.
Oh no.
I did a
Exactly.
5-second countdown because I knew you weren't going to make it more than 5 seconds. In my head, I was going 5, 4, 3. There it is.
Wah,
By the
wah,
way, if
wah.
we
I was
encounter
gonna
any
say it.
cultists, what we should do is they're probably malnourished, so we should stick some grenades in cans of food and then offer them the cans of food.
Oh wow. Oh, we're going for the low karma playthrough, I see.
I love the Canadians.
He wants to cream their corn.
Anyways,
Sorry to derail things, boys and girls.
have there been any national actors interested in any of these excavations, or are they all private interests?
Mostly private. I mean, there's a lot of foreign private people, and it's upsetting a lot of the nationals, as you know, because they don't like their artifacts.
Doctor,
Oh,
have
yeah.
you seen my uncle at all?
Wait, Nadia. So, what would your uncle do? I don't really know what.
I would say he's. I would say my drug habit comes from him.
Ibn
Oh,
far
yeah.
from here?
I haven't seen him in a while. You know, I think he's addicted to hashish last time. Anyways,
Oh,
That's a
sheesh.
shame. Do you know if he still lives over Town Jackal Road?
I think he might. He hasn't been in a while. I mean,
Oh,
He hasn't
yes.
stolen anything from the museum again, has he?
no. No. He's been too. Good thing about being a druggie is that he's taking a lot of downers. So.
It's very slow. You can't make it to the pawn shop with stuff. You ever see someone try to hawk a mummy at a pawn shop? It's awful.
That we actually had someone try. Actually, your father did try to hawk a baby mummy once.
I do remember that.
Yeah. It wasn't his grandest moments.
Everyone who had baby mummy on your bingo
Oh,
card,
Uncle
please
Jerry.
mark it off. Okay.
Well, thank you, Doctor, for your time.
Wow.
It is good to see you as always.
Hawk.
Oh,
soon.
should we ask him about Mr. Najir, if he's made the acquaintance or knows anything of him?
Do you, Doc? I'm assuming you overheard.
Mr. Faraz Najir? We were directed to go and speak with him over certain matters, the same matters that we understand Mr. Elias was interested in, our dear friend.
Anything else? What can you repeat that again?
I was asking him if he knew anything about the person we're going to contact on the Street of Jackals, Mr. Faraz Najir. Najir. Oh yeah, this is getting butchered. I should know cursive. I'm old enough.
Yeah,
Najjar?
Faraj Najjar, he knows him a little bit, but he doesn't know much. He sells a lot of antiquities and stuff. And he says that he heard a while back his antique shop went up in flames for some reason in a freak fire accident.
Oh my. Appears he has made a few enemies. Or perhaps they just have a problem with buildings burning down so close to the
Yeah, but
Nile.
he survived, though.
Oh, is he still in possession? Is he still work off the Street of Jackals?
Yeah. Yeah, he runs the channels. He made his own antique shop.
Excellent.
All right. So, you guys want to go to the Street of Jackals now?
Yeah.
I think we should probably get the other 2 party members before we go anywhere else.
We should probably get our big angry Ukrainian backup.
Well, if it's not killing
So,
people
thank you,
over
Doctor,
ethnic
so
and
much for
religious
your
differences,
time.
let's do it.
No. We're killing people who are members of cults and
Yes,
people
and
who are
cults-
against us.
Okay,
We're
cults
very-
are people of different religion, yes?
You're not in the same room right now. Okay?
This is
You decided to
metagaming.
stay back. You decided
This
to
is
stay back.
metagaming. I am metagaming right now, Nadia.
I'm gonna meta game right now. Watch me. All right, I muted.
Yeah,
it.
no
So-
metagaming. Your character gets fetched to Shadow Realm because you metagame too much.
Wah.
I've been
Yeah.
playing, with I've been playing too much with
Shadow
Yami
Realm's
Yugi.
lad because he forgot his character sheet.
Wah. It
No, I
happens.
actually didn't forget it, funnily enough. I just forgot that I brought it.
Hey, that's a good problem to have. It's like, oh, it's there.
Again, Doctor, thank you for your time. We will head out. Stay safe. I look forward to seeing you again.
Okay.
Okay.
Tip.
All right, we're gonna head back to. The
I'm
safe
glad
house.
I went.
Yep. Magic, are
Huh.
you still having internet issues?
No, I'm fine. I'm good at the moment. All right.
We'll head back
Shun,
to the safe room. I will wake up Athena. We'll inform both the Ukraine and Athena on what's going on.
All right.
A lot like me, just doing pros and cons.
So you inform everyone else about this. And what's your guys' plan?
We're going
So
to
we
go
have
to an
3
antiquity.
options. We have 3 options. We can go to the Road of Jekyll's to the antiquity shop to find
Najir?
thank you.
Najjar?
Go to the Gaza pyramid where they're doing and find this Agatha person, or we can go to is it the Ben pyramid?
The Bend
I
Pyramid.
think we
Ben-
stay in
Ben
town for right
Pyramid.
now.
Oh, I've only got 3 options.
Yeah.
You got 5 Expedition, Bend Pyramid, and Faraj Najjar in the Jackal Street.
Say we do the
jackal
Jackal
it up.
Street first.
All right. It takes you another half hour. And you guys go to the Street of Jackals. And you're in the poor area of the city, to be frank. It's very destitute. You see beggars everywhere. It really looks malinvestment. Oh, thank you, Sammy. You have a good Saturday as
Aw.
well. All right. Anyways, so you guys go, and you do find the shop. It says Faraj Najjar, Antiquities Shop 2. Antiquities Shop 2.
I don't know. I like the original better.
Anyways, so you're in there. You see this like kind of he's also another Arabic. He's Arabic half elf, and he has like a scar mark on his face. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you gonna purchase something?" Because you see him looking at he sees you looking at his wares and stuff. You know.
Question: did Athena finish the machine gun last night?
Yeah, she finished the machine gun. Have the machine gun.
Okay, so you just see Vlad sitting on Vlaki's back with the machine gun, just kind of like just sitting there, just sitting outside the store.
Maybe you should throw a tarp on that or something
When
until we
in
have to
Cairo.
use it.
That's not the point, though. I have converted Vlaki from like cavalry to a technical.
I mean, accurate, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, I know the authorities in Cairo are probably like maybe a little bit lax on some stuff, but we don't quite want to find where that bottoms out at. And they're just like, Yeah, dude. There's
You think they're
effectively.
really-
Well,
Do
let
you
me
think
ask
they're
you a
gonna try to
question. What are
confiscate
they
a
going to do
technical-
about it?
Yeah, like who are they going to cry to? The authorities?
True. Oh, they might be under British control at this point. I think they're still a British possession at this point.
They absolutely are, but the thing is, if they want to mess with us, like, okay, you're messing with the people who have a technical warg. You
I mean,
mess with them,
I'd
That's-
argue he's more of an IFV than a technical at this point, but
When the police roll up,
agree
you
to
just got to rev
disagree.
the engine.
I'm
General
sorry.
point still stand. Do you want to try to confiscate the weapon of the guy who's got a fucking
I mean, you can't shoot him.
gun? Or do you want to let him just chill until he does something worth taking the gun from him over?
Perhaps. You raise a good point. Yeah, no. We're just browsing. We're just looking at all your fine little wares. I understood you came into some misfortune recently as to your original shop.
He doesn't want to talk with you.
That's fine. I realize that.
Magic Man, did you crash again?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, you were
So-
being silent.
All right. So mainly, are you gonna point the gun at him or no?
That's not what we asked. That's not what.
Please.
That's not what. No. I think there is a little bit of a
But
delay
also, yes.
for you.
But also, yes.
No, we're not pointing guns at anybody. Ask your question again.
Vlaki
Ask
is
your
just
question.
sitting there. Vlad and Vlaki are just loitering with a heavy machine gun. Nothing bad's happening yet.
Revving the engine.
Raj is kind of
Yet.
like picked up by the warg and the machine gun. He's like, would you like to buy some stuff for me?
See, there you go. I guess you get more polite service when you've got an IFE.
In the words of a wise man from Z Nation, he who has the 50 caliber machine gun wins all arguments.
Accurate.
That is pretty accurate. Anyways, so what do you guys want to do with Nadia? You're gonna like talk to him? Like, what do you want to do?
Well, Volden asked a bunch of questions to him.
What are the questions, Walden? Can you
Basically, like, oh, we're just browsing a moment. We heard that you were in the possession of singular curios that would be of great interest. We're actually working on the estate of a late Mr. Jackson Carlyle. I believe you know
No,
this
I have not
individual?
heard of. I
Jackson
basically
Elias.
see Farage get really upset. He's like, I've never heard those two names in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. He starts like waving his sword. He really looks really upset.
Whoa!
I
Calm
trained the
down
machine
here,
gun
buddy.
to him.
No machine gun. Calm down.
He's
down.
waving a
We're all
weapon
friends
at my
here.
friend. I'm pointing a machine gun at
No,
him.
Farage's not like. He's just really agitated. Like, he really
His
doesn't
head-
want to talk
Oh, okay.
about
Well,
this.
you described it like he was like waving it in his general direction.
Yeah,
My
like-
apologies.
like
I
this,
take that
like
back.
that. The late Mr. Carlyle might have been the reason why we are in the second curio shop he has owned, and that.
Yeah,
fact-
my first one. Yes, that person was bad luck. Well, after I talked to that Carlisle fool, my shop went up in flames, and he points across the street. And you see the burnout remains of his first shop.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
it looks like pretty burnt and stuff. And I'm not talking. All right, so you're gonna have to try to like. Cause someone tried to persuade Najar to try to get him to speak. He's not gonna. He's pretty tight-lipped about it.
Ooh, not me.
I have charm person.
We got to make with the do
Yeah.
I'm just reading up on it. Give me a second.
what? We got to make with the make nice check. All right, that would be what, a persuasion?
Can I
Or-
cast a charm person on him?
Yeah,
I say we keep that. Hold on. I say we save that because if it fails, he will know you tried to do it and really clam up. Versus if we let someone actually just try, and if that doesn't work, make another check after charming him. Then that way we don't have the issue of he completely clams up on a failed check.
Well, who has the highest charisma?
I believe that would be Lurkin. What's your persuasion check?
I rock a massive. Was it 5 persuasion?
I also have a 5 persuasion, and I have
I
a
have a
machine gun.
4, and I have a 12 for charisma.
Yeah, I do have a +5. I could but I could also intimidate him with the machine gun, and
I
get the
don't
exact
want-
same.
I don't think we should intimidate because that's going to set him off as well.
So fine. I can try Lurkin, or I can try persuading him, being kind and nice to him.
being the
I think
Good.
that should be Lurkin.
the good.
I have
Oh,
vodka. I could offer him vodka.
we could try good cop, bad cop.
Sure, go for
I mean,
it.
or
What the hell?
good cop, better cop.
Or I could give Lurkin the help action
There you go.
because I'm proficient in persuasion. So to give him advantage, I walk in and I go, "Look, friend, we just have questions, and you look parched." Pull out a bottle of vodka. Answer my friend Volton's questions, and you might get good quality kvass.
So you offer some vodka, right?
Yeah, I'm just giving the whatever alcohol I have on hand. I'm offering him if he's nice to
Something
Volton.
clear and Slavic.
All right.
To
So
give,
basically, you
Volton
give him.
advantage.
All right. So he calms down a little bit. He's like, all right. So basically, he offers you to come over, and he starts whispering in your ear.
Well, no, doesn't Lurkin need to make a check?
Yeah, like a persuasion check. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm just giving the help action.
So I get the advantage. Dunkashane.
Come on, Lurkin. Come on, Volton.
Good rolls. Good rolls. Oh God. Is that? Yeah, that's an 11. So that's a 16. Yeah, 16. The other one was a 1. So yeah, 16.
Oh, so I didn't help. Womp womp.
Well, no, it was one of the die rolls was a 1, and the other one was like a total of a
I
16.
did help. I saved us from a critical failure.
Exactly.
Vodka for the win.
The ultimate diplomacy.
All right. So you are able to persuade Najar. He takes a few sips of vodka, and he feels a little bit better about himself, a little more calmed down.
Now you strike me as the very canny type, and I think we both can kind of say that bad luck may have had less with the unfortunate accident that happened to your shop more than ill intent of other individuals, and kind of like indicate towards Vladik. It's like, if you were just to let us know who those individuals were, we might be able to ensure that they too run into some adverse situational happenings.
All
Of the
right. So
ballistic
Najar basically
variety.
talks about that. All right. I'll talk. So I did business with the Carlisle expedition, and Roger was really interested in the late dynasty about this guy named Nephrim Khan for some reason. I don't know who he was. And I gave him a scroll that I got from some random guy, that detailed some sort of hidden entrance into the Bend Pyramid. I also did business with Mr. Warren Bassart, which also he did business with the Carlisle expedition. I don't know what happened to him exactly, but I know after the expedition left, he went into reclusiveness somewhere somewhere around here.
A scroll with a hidden entrance to the Bend Pyramid. My word. That might be incredibly valuable and of great historic interest. We shall have to see if definitely reacquiring this for the betterment of of antiquity would be important. And he said Mr. Bassart went missing, or is currently missing in the city somewhere. Do we believe he also kind of indicate to the old shop? Do we believe he also ran into ill luck?
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't talked to him in ages ever since, honestly.
It's too bad, because finding him, and he was the last person in possession of this particular scroll?
Yes. I mean, granted, it was just the scroll said just the location of the entrance. You don't need it to enter.
That would be most useful to acquire that particular scroll. Nephrim Khan. Kind of look over.
It's the guy that Kofi talked about.
Oh yeah, I was going to look over to Otto. Like, isn't that the fellow Third Dynasty big kerfuffle?
Yeah, I don't know much. I'm more of an antique dealer than a historian.
Oh, I imagine that would be incredibly valuable, and also incredibly interesting. And I believe that's the curio that our good late friend Jackson was interested in. Well,
what kind of shop is this?
This is an
May I
antique
go-
shop.
Like, what can we buy in this?
You can buy like you basically just buy some like artifacts. There's nothing really magical he's selling.
Okay.
I roll for machine gun to determine if that's a lie.
Oh my
Roll for it. Roll an insight.
Obviously a joke. I do ask him, because we are engaging with cult and we do know that they have less than mortal things. We may require some hardware of a less conventional means. Do you, in your possession or within your recollection, know of a place that we could acquire some mystical equipment? Some of the Eldritch and Arcane?
There's some
perhaps?
magic shops and stuff.
Any that you would recommend that would have good inventory at
Yeah,
fair
there's one
pricing?
around the corner and stuff.
Ah, excellent.
Follow-up question. Do you have any illicit work you might require?
Yes.
Building rivals that may need accidents, people who owe money that haven't been paying.
I just need protection at the moment and stuff.
Lucky.
Protection from who?
I'm not gonna say.
Well, how would we protect you if we don't know who we're
Mainly,
protecting you against?
I will acquire a small child, pay them in silver, and have them in Lucky watch shop.
Wow.
Child can shoot machine guns. Sub-Saharan Africans have proven it.
Oh,
Is
They're not
this
getting.
is this
Pony,
really what
1925.
my beautiful weapon is being reduced to a small child?
I think he's just ahead of the curve.
Anyways, so mainly he's telling you the
Find
truth.
a medium
Mainly he
child
says
if that would be less
he says, all right,
insulting.
basically says cult of the. He usually says there's this cult called the Dark Brotherhood of the cult of the Dark Brotherhood cult, the cult of the Pharaoh.
Oh, my friend, we know these people very well. You are in good hands.
Ballistically.
What do you need protection for? Your place? Are you mixed up in these people?
I think that the fire was not by accident.
Well,
Interesting.
I hate to say this, but obviously it wasn't by accident.
I know, but
It would be
Officially.
very good. It would be very good if we had trained investigator.
but anyways, I need some
Oh.
protection. I can pay you some money if you want.
Well, we could also pursue leads and determine the origin of the arson, as well as retribution. Because one of the members of our
No,
party
no, no. These
happens
are
to
pretty
be an
powerful people. I just want protection. No, no. Zazar just wants to be protected.
Well, do you think Lucky would be suitable enough? And I gesture to the warg with the machine gun.
So, what do you want to know exactly?
Like, does the guy think that that would be enough, or do we need like a little bit more?
A little more like firepower. No, it basically says that the people who run the cult are very powerful and wealthy. They got like a few hundred cultists and magic. Like this is like one man and one warg are sadly not enough. You're not
So
like Doom,
wouldn't-
you're not Hobgoblin Doom guy Shadow.
No, I'm saying like, well, because okay, I thought from how he was describing, hey, protection, I thought it was like a couple thugs.
No,
Which I
no,
imagine
this is a
Blocky
huge
alone
cult. This
would
is an
scare
organized guy, top down structure, magic. They're really organized. And
So let's kill them all. The five of us, let's kill them all.
If only it were easier. If only it were easily as done as said. We'll have to dig them out. Perhaps they know what happened to Mr. Broussard. I'm not terribly certain. Otto, Athena, do you have anything to add, or is there anything you'd like to?
I am still mourning the fact that I spend time and blood and sweat and tears to make these weapons, and they are just treated as nothing but children's toys. It's just ridiculous.
I would have vetted the child, but evidently a child and Lucky will not drive off cults, so that plan has been nixed.
Now,
I defer anything to Layla because I am not familiar with Egypt in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah,
So.
I'm a stranger in a strange land. I'm not. I'm kind of following you.
Hmm.
I imagine
Sir, for
Egyptians die as
protection, would
easily
you
as everyone
want?
else.
Would you like us to have a lookout at night for your
Yes,
place?
that would be great. I was
Is
thinking
that
much
what
better.
you were
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, we can do that. You do not need to pay us, but I will say you will owe us a
Whoa,
favor.
whoa, what the fuck? We're not a charity.
Technically,
Somebody-
I mean,
Technically, we are. We have enough, but just in case, we would like to
Let's
call
start with
upon a favor.
technically,
All
we're
right. Yes.
trust fund mercenaries,
Okay, yeah, right. Technically, okay,
avenging
perfect.
angels.
Then we will have somebody here tonight. What time do you leave your shop?
I usually leave my shop around like 9 p.m.
Do you need protection at your home as well, or just the shop?
Myself. I just need protection around myself and my home. Like I just want to make sure I don't get mugged in the streets.
So you need an escort from the shop
Yes.
to your house.
Oh wow!
Volunteer to protect
What
shop
if
being lucky.
we have one party sneak him out? You change into him.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky!
That's what I was thinking. And
It's amazing.
let like if Vlad wants to take him and escort him to his place, the rest of us can kind of hide while I just, Miranda down the street as him.
Oh, I wanna
Sir, do you have
stay
a change of
protected.
clothes here?
Yeah.
I
Why?
Well, and then I just change into him.
Ah! So
How
you kind of
could you
freaks
warn
out.
us before you do that? That is just, it's weird, powerfully weird.
It's a cost of protection.
So basically, the judge is like, "Why do you look like me?" Wow, I look.
It's
I
a
really
magic
need to
trick.
fix up my face, but by God, yeah. So basically, Nadia, like Najar's like half his face got severely burned and he lost an eye. So
Okay.
yeah, so he's a little freaked out.
It's okay. It's just me. I just need a change. It's my voice coming through. I just need a change of your clothes.
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay.
Magic Man, quick question. Would lay on hands be able to heal those burn wounds?
Yeah, somewhat. It's not restoration, but it will partially work.
So a restoration would fix it. Unfortunately, that's a 4th level. I do not have. Would a lesser restoration help mend things?
I think that's only for status effects like poison and stuff.
Ah, darn. All right. We
Yeah.
tried.
Well, we do have in our possession, call it divine magics that heal. If you are holding out on us in regards to what you possess, we could possibly fix that mug of yours, make it a little bit prettier. So, the local girls.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And I was just a little confused why this Ukrainian hobgoblin wants to do plastic surgery on his face.
Well, obviously, I expect something fairly valuable in return. And
All
I
right,
will just.
what do you want
put you in-
exactly?
Well, I don't know what you want.
The old
But
I
what
don't
do you
know
healthcare
what's
want?
scam.
What would you
wanted me to
argue
pay you
is-
for fixing my face, right?
Yes, fixing your vanity.
All right.
You could also ruin your vanity and then fix
well, this
that
is-
afterwards as well.
While this is happening, I call my fine familiar into a raven.
Okay.
Okay. So I have him scoping out on top of the building, just watching the entrance in the street.
I shall also have Corvus, who is the same.
Are they hanging out like buddies?
They are.
Yeah, they are hanging out like buddies.
Bird buddies.
So the birds are like just doing that and stuff.
So I guess we'll wait here until shop time to close, and then Vlad will escort you to your home, and then I will take the normal route. Good question though. Where do you live? So I know where I'm going.
All right. So you guys should just follow him.
Okay. Well, no, because Vlad is sneaking him out. I'm going to take it
All
as
right. So
just
basically tells you how to get there and stuff.
Hold
by the
on.
road.
I just want
Okay.
to raise a problem. sneaking out with the massive fucking dog.
He does not have to follow you everywhere.
Yeah,
You
he could stay with
will.
Athena.
No. I'm not leaving Vlaki. No, in character, I have no reason to leave Vlaki.
Yes, that is true.
True.
All right,
true.
who wants to? I can't
Maybe
sneak him out and be him at
Vlad
the
and
same time.
Vlaki should take you as the decoy and like race out of here.
Ah,
I can attempt to sneak
And
the
then the rest of
person
us can
out.
sneak them out.
Okay.
Wait, does anyone else
I-
have the sniper rifle?
I do.
Well, no, because what I'm saying is instead of because we could have them switch, have Volten and the guy switch clothes from a distance. An observer might think, "Oh, hey, that's the guy," especially if it's Vlaki taking off, and then you could be like up in a sniper's roost or something with your sniper rifle, taking out people as they follow us.
But he's a human, and what is this guy?
He's
Fell.
Najar is as a human.
Oh,
Yeah, they're not the same ethnicity, but I mean, from a distance and in the dark, like if they switch clothes, like it would. Maybe if it's Legolas, he would notice the difference, but like some random fucking cultists, they probably wouldn't notice. And then we'd have a sniper in the watchtower ready to act. And then everyone else would be able to jump too if anything happens.
I could use
Just a
this.
suggestion. If the party doesn't want to go with that route, fine by me. I'm just thinking that might be. I'd like to have a little bit of Overwatch ready to go instead of having our Overwatch be bait.
I mean, I'm fine with that if we want to try that. Bolton, what are you into?
I
You wanna
have.
sign up?
I might have a disguise kit.
I think I might have one too that I could give you if.
A little bit of
You
walnut
don't.
oil to darken the skin. A little bit of a lot of charcoal to darken the rest. My apologies, sir.
Whoa, man, this is pretty hilarious.
Well, you kind of would need the charcoal because of the burn on the face.
Exactly, and just
Okay, good. All right, I thought you were going to do something else.
All right,
All
I
right.
changed back into my normal human-looking self.
and maybe a long overcoat, just to kind of cover myself up a little bit, so that it's
Now,
hard to make me out from a distance.
I assume in Cairo at the time we were at, it's flat roofs, right? 'Cause
Yes.
that's mostly in the Middle East. All right, sir, which way to your roof? How do I get up
My
there?
roof's all the way down the street. Do a left, then a right, and then do a loop. Then you're there.
Parkour.
The fuck?
I'm gonna go
Hey
set
guys,
up on
real
the
quick.
roof.
All right,
Just-
who's walking down the street as the fake
Hold on.
escort?
Chris is trying to say something.
What you got?
Yeah,
Otto?
sorry, hold on. I just realized there was one key component I was missing here, and I get real close into his face, and I totally forgot I have disguise self. So I'm going
Bro,
to disguise
really?
myself as his self.
Like I could put on some charcoal, and Chris is just like,
No, you're not large. You're not large. You're just really fucking big. Yeah, no, that works. That's beautiful.
everyone looks the same size on Wardback.
Well, and I can see him up to 1 foot shorter as well.
Yeah.
So like,
Base.
I'm 6'3". I can still bring it. I can bring it down to 5'3". I got a lot of range.
So, all
there.
right, so you guys are going to escort Najar back, right?
Yes, so I'm gonna follow via rooftops.
All right, you got to roll me athletic checks and stuff.
That's fine. You let me know when you want me
All
to
right, so,
roll.
all right, so how are you guys?
Oh, and I'm going to cast dark vision on myself.
All right, so are you guys going to just like walk normally? Are you going to stealth? Like, what are you guys going to do?
So we have Otto is going to play the bait, or the fake one. We're going to run him out very loud, very ooh, look at me.
So you're not going to stealth, right?
Yeah, the idea
No,
is
I won't.
like,
Trying to pay attention.
yeah, we're looking for a fight. Whereas we'll allow this gentleman to remain in his shop, nice and hidden. Who's going to be looking for him here when he's obviously running down the street?
May I make a recommendation that Otto goes on his own? It might look weird if there's other individuals walking with him.
Well, no, but
If he's on
I
his
thought
way
the
home.
idea was like we were making it obvious that he's traveling and he's gotten hired help.
Well,
Like
we are,
kind of
but
bait the cult like he's trying to do
Yeah, but
something.
the cult might not do anything if they see hired help. We want him to
Split
look
party.
like the
Look, I
bait.
got this.
So Otto's got to be with Otto's got to be by himself if you want to lure the cultists or something.
Worst
Well, I
case
mean,
scenario,
I
just
would
mouse
assume-
into something small and run away.
The
If they
other
see-
party
if they-
member, I'll be following via roof. The other party members can follow from a slight distance. Just
Maybe a
just-
street
It's going to
behind.
be a busy. Yeah, it's going to be a busy street anyway. So might as well just follow from a distance, because if he looks like he's got bodyguards, the cultists might not even engaged.
Because my line of thinking is, okay, these people that have been doing stuff, have been messing with their operations in various places, approach him, and then now he's leaving his store with one of them in a very heavily armored state, it being a war with a machine gun. That would be, hey, what the fuck is going on? Maybe we need, like, they may be doing something. We need to intercept him. That's like the logic that I was approaching this with. Is like, because if they're watching him, they've seen us approach him. They will absolutely know that, hey, these 5 people, this very distinct group, have been island hopping from place to place to place, messing with our operations. So this needs to be dealt with, and they're probably gonna make moves to kill him now that we've spoken to him. So we might as well bait him with, it looks like we're moving on a lead, by having him be taken away with a heavily armed escort.
I don't care. I'm on the roof. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm following via rooftops. So
Otto, it's your
whatever-
call. Do you want to go out escorted, or do you want us to hang back half a street?
I think hang back half a street. I think I got this. I think
Magic.
I feel confident.
I'm gonna send my Raven to kind of scout ahead a little
Combat
bit too.
librarian.
All
To-
right, so you got to
yeah.
roll a perception check by using your Raven's modifier.
Where is hold on
UAV
one second.
in the air.
While she's finding that, I'm gonna stay by the. I'm gonna, like, me and Vlok, you're gonna stay by the store, and the moment
Yeah,
you're gonna
bring Vlog is not a great idea because the cult's gonna get too scared. You got. Yeah.
Which one? I'm sorry. Which one is it
You gotta
again?
use a stat block of a Raven, so you have to use the Raven's modifier of perception because you're seeing it through it.
Okay.
Raven perception.
So that's perception is a +3. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
have him just kind of like scout out.
All right,
just
so you don't see
doing
anyone
circles.
yet, really. So far, it's clear.
Okay.
So
And I'm just gonna be following along Otto from the rooftop, just follow, like jumping from roof to roof, just following along. So let me know when you want me to roll athletics check.
And I will let you know from my end. When are we going now? Like, is this the kick? Are we kicking off the walk?
Well, what time is it right now?
it's kind of
Magic.
night. It's like 9 o'clock.
So it is. So it is closing up time.
Yeah.
Okay, I would recommend the gentleman stays behind and just lets us go. So yeah, I would say let's go.
All right, I'm gonna hide that +1 wand we got for that last battle up my my sleeve. I have dark vision, and I am trying to be as perceptive as possible. So let me know when you need perception checks.
All right, so you guys are walking with the fake guy. Anyways, the fake Najar.
We're gonna let him go like.
No, I'm walking out ahead by myself.
Yeah, we're gonna let him
As
walk like a
fake
street
Najar.
or so ahead of us. So like, and then we'll all
And
kind
I'm
of
staying-
meander out.
And I'm staying several streets back because, again, like, Vlok is gonna stand out like a sore damn thumb. So I'd rather that be kept away.
You could also
until the
charge
thing
up.
starts.
You could probably move real.
He's
quick.
got a movement of 50 feet, so if I
Oh,
dash,
yeah.
it's 100 feet. I can, and then also, again, machine gun. That's going to have decent range. Magic, do you already have a machine gun stats in the Discord?
Yeah, you do have machine gun stats in the Discord. It's the LMG.
Remember,
Okay,
know
use
what you're
LMG
aiming
stats.
at
Gotcha.
and
It
what's
just hit me
behind
that I
it.
need to check that. Sorry, man.
That's fine.
Stop freaking apologizing.
I'll send the
Friendly
stats to you. Give me a second.
Friendly fire will
thank you.
not be tolerated.
Yeah, friendly fire does exist if you roll natural ones.
Or do it
So
on purpose. Or do it on purpose.
what if I use an AOE and I intentionally get the entire party in the AOE?
Friendly fire doesn't exist with AOEs and stuff.
What is this? Modern D?
No, if you throw a frag grenade and you hit the fellow players, that does count as friendly fire. Like AOEs do have friendly fire. Friendly fire only triggers with a machine gun if you just shoot a single target. If you roll a natural one.
Thank
That's
you.
not bad.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. What does rapid fire do again?
Rapid fire, you can spend a bonus action to make an additional attack, but that additional attack is unmodified in damage.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because
Okay,
it's like
gotcha.
you're holding down the trigger and stuff, so you're like,
Bonus.
No, because I'm just looking at this and it's like, okay, this is a heavy machine gun and it's a D12 when my fucking little pistol is a D10.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
just like,
it's
wait a
still
minute.
good. I mean, it's one-handed, so
No,
technically,
it's still
if
good.
you want to
It's
go like
still a
actual
step up. I'm
power-wise-
just like, in my head, I'm thinking, compare.
What was
And
your pistol?
I'm being a
Is
dick.
it M1911? I gotta make that rapid fire too.
Oh yeah, no, the 1911. Yeah, no, because those are okay. Yeah, it's about the same caliber actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
you're
I mean,
you're
the only
using
really
an a
benefit
gun.
I'm being a
of
dick.
pistols
I'm
that,
sorry,
like,
man.
the
I
problem is
just
those.
got off work. I'm being dumbass.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. I understand. I mean, granted, you might not be able to. You can't bring a machine gun into like a tavern and stuff. So there is like an incentive to use a pistol. They're like, sorry, sir, your
No,
machine
no,
gun's
I'm
too
not
big.
going to abandon my pistols because the
You have
pistols
to
are still
check
good.
that machine gun, sir.
Yeah, so there is like an incentive to use like the pistol. I know it's not like great damage, but you know, it's just like it's good to be stealthy.
Also, you can dual wield pistols. You can't dual wield a
Yes,
heavy
you
machine gun.
well, you can dual wield, but you can't dual wield machine guns, but you're gonna get disadvantage because you use one-handed weapons. You're gonna have two-handed weapons
Sir,
with one
this
hand.
is like a Browning. You can't dual wield a fucking heavy machine gun. This stuff
No.
gets like tripoded
Says
into an
you.
Yeah, the machine gun's so big, you're gonna have to mount it on your warg. It's too chunky.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I'm gonna stop derailing things. Let's get to the Fusser Cluck.
Goliath fighter who dual wields LMGs. New
My.
concept.
As bludgeoning weapons. They said reload.
So-
he said I
so
had
magic-
98.
While all of them are doing their thing, I'm gonna stay by the guy.
Okay. All right, so you stay by
Listen.
the guy. So the guy's there. So the fake Otto, you're the fake Nijar, right? So you're walking down
Correct.
the street, right?
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be percepting like a mofo. So do you want me to
Okay.
roll for that?
Yeah, roll perception.
That is a dirty 20.
All right. You do see some
Dirty.
guy in an alleyway. You don't know exactly if he's a cultist or not.
Okay, I just kind of
Yeah, your sense of
keep
safety-
walking, keep my collar, keep going,
There's some
Just,
poor Egyptian,
trying to listen to see if he's following.
There's
Look
gonna
back
be
every
some-
now and again.
poor Egyptian like purse snatcher. He's about to have the worst night of his life.
Guiding bolt, guiding bolt, guiding bolt.
He just gets rocked by an adventuring party.
All right, then I will keep following the directions to air quotes my house.
Go home.
All right.
After he leaves, kind of like wait the appropriate amount of time, start meandering onto the street.
All right. So you're meandering around the street lurking. Roll me a perception check.
Perception. I can percept things. I have a skill for that I should have up on my screen. There we go. Eyeballs don't work. That would be a 15.
15. So, as a 15. All right, as a 15, you do see some guy in the distance. You do see him getting close to Otto, like out of the corner, and you don't know exactly if this hooded individual is trying to. He just seems to be observing and stuff. So you realize this guy's just spying on Otto because Otto not doing anything.
Okay. Just continue to meander. Take a shot from my flask.
He's really close to Otto for some reason, but not really doing anything. So you're a little confused.
I'm assuming he's either got this or he doesn't. Like, yeah. At this point, I'm still trying not to draw attention to myself. So just like scratch my nose, take a slug from my flask, put it back into my pocket, start meandering down.
Do I realize at this point that this guy's following me?
Yes, you do realize this guy.
All right. Knowing that this guy is sandwiched in between me and my team, I'm not going to turn around necessarily per se, but I'm just going to stop and just see what his reaction is. And I will slowly turn around.
Do I take the shot then? Do I take the shot?
All right, the cultist is going to try to roll a stealth check.
Wow.
Unfortunately, he really failed the stealth check.
I thought
He
the
got a
villager was
5,
holding a
so-
rifle. I thought he had a rifle.
That's why
So
we
the
have the
cultist
throwaway piece.
Fails the stealth
Don't,
check.
don't
so you
worry,
do
we
see
have
him,
some
Otto.
spare. We have some spare weapons. We could. He was armed the entire time. He had a knife.
It's awful.
Is there anything actually giving off cultist vibes at this point because he's so close? And I've
Yeah,
dark
he's a bit
vision?
of vibes, but he sees him and he starts making a run for it.
Towards me, away from me?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one? Towards me or away from me?
So he starts running away from you, actually.
Oh, running away from me. Oh, well, that means he's running back into you guys. So I'm just going to kind of keep some distance, but follow behind.
If I can see which way he's running, I'm going to kind of like interpose. You know what? I'm going to try to trip him.
All right, roll strength check.
Oh no. Oh, there's a phrase I hope you never say. Yeah. I'm going to burn a point of that to try to not suck. That's a 14. That is a massive, powerful, burly 14.
All right, Cultist is rolling contested to try to avoid it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he fails. He got an 8, so he tipped over.
Oh. What I knock him down is just, oh my God, I didn't see you there. I'm so sorry. Kind of reach over, pick him up by the shoulders, flip around to face me, be like, are you okay? Just totally play just the bumbling, foolish.
Yeah, I'm fine, sir.
You are running really fast. You running from somebody or you running to somebody? Here, have a shot of this stuff. It's good. It'll warm you up.
So you offer him alcohol?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll offer him a slug or something. We're making friends now. Is he wearing a headband or some such?
No, he's just wearing normal clothes underneath his robe. He's just wearing very average clothes. You can kind of tell he's like definitely like more of a lower end. He's definitely like okay to do. Definitely working class.
Does he appear to be armed in any fashion?
Not really. You can't see anything armed on him.
Okay.
So you realize that this isn't. You realize this guy's just spying on not really intent to kill.
Oh, he's just. Oh, there's a lookout.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, kind of like after I give him a slug, be like, yeah, you better watch out. I heard they're shifty people about, real dangerous sorts, spying and such.
Yeah, you got to be careful here. There's a lot of pickpocketing here.
Pickpocketing? Got to reach down and start like immediately grabbing at a place where I do not keep my wallet. Oh my word, you are right. I will bid you good night while I go back and see if I can remember where I left my billfold. Thank you, good sir.
All right, have a good night. And you see him, the cultist guy is really shaky, but he just lets you go because he really does not want to fight. Because he realizes it's not going to plan.
I'm sorry, keep going.
No, basically he realizes that Nafir is with a guy, so he's just retreating. He's like, I'm not paying enough. I'm not worshiping enough. I'm not a worshiper enough for this.
Oh no, they sent the intern.
Yeah, they sent the intern. You're right. They said
this is not worth college credit.
Yeah. So he retreats. So overall, the night goes successful. Besides that, you are a little concerned now that the cult guy might tell his fellow cultist friends.
Well, I'll let
before we just take off, because I was rolling up on him. They let him go. I would actually like to use my Furbolg hidden step to turn invisible.
Okay.
I would then like to wild shape into like a cat probably, and then I want to follow him.
All right, you want to follow him?
Wow.
Are you by yourself?
I want to follow.
Right?
Yep.
That's even
All right,
smaller.
so you follow him into the distance, and
Cats
then,
are sacred here.
Yes, cats are very sacred.
They're also
here.
very delicious.
I'm banking on.
Oh God, man, Jesus! All right, so you do follow him, and you follow the cultist guy, and you go to some hideout in some dingy back alley. And I think that's where we're gonna end the session, honestly.
Oh, dang it! It's 8:00. That's some tricky dealing, dude. That's an invisibility into a wild shape into an animal.
Yeah, that's pretty busted, my dude.
Wow, dude, that is.
Well, invisibility only lasts for an hour, and I don't believe you can concentrate
No,
on spells
it's hidden.
while you're wild shape.
For hidden step only lasts for 6 seconds.
I mean,
It
that
lasts
is a
for
good
one
play,
action.
dude. Especially for like urban, like either losing or picking up, somebody you're either losing a tail or picking up someone two tail. That is a good combo.
Very good combo. Wait, random question. Is it just like a normal building?
It's a Tim Hortons.
Magic? Is it just a building? It's just a building, right?
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right.
Well,
I'm
thank you
gonna think the
everybody
silence is
for
a
joining
no.
us today. I'm gonna let everybody go around, plug themselves where they're gonna be. Magic, we'll start with you.
All right, I am Egypt Emek on Twitter, and
Yeah.
also I am on Gumroad, where I make my homebrew content.
Nice.
Very cool.
He's also in the
and
Eye of the Storm.
everybody's descriptions, everybody's links will be in the description below as well. Otto, what about you?
Me, I'm generally just here doing this. Otherwise, don't look for me. I'll look for you.
Dangerous.
Shadow, what about you?
Howdy everyone, I'm the Shadow of the Hawk. You can find me over on Twitter as Umbral Pidgey the White of the 13th. I say some really stupid stuff. I say some really smart stuff. You just got to follow me to sift through it. Over on my YouTube channel, the only current running series I have is Sword Coast and Sorcery, a D&D campaign set in Faerun's Sword Coast involving a lot of really, really cool people. Episode 3 will be happening next week, Wednesday night around 8:30 U.S. Central Time. So do tune in if you're interested. And then just random stuff on that channel whenever I've got the time. I don't have a lot of time to be making other content. And then over on my Kofi page, which you can find on my Twitter, linked there, you can find original content I'm working on. Finishing up the next installment of A Wandering, being Kicking the Dust Up. Hopefully I'll have that done by the end of the month, though 60-hour weeks are fucking killing me.
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine. Bob.
Yes, I am Lurkin Bob. I am currently in an undisclosed secure location, and I am begging everyone to get your Wendigo spayed or neutered. It is rutting season, and it is nightmarish out there. I cannot sleep, even with the earplugs, people. They're going to calve in a couple months, and it's just going to be a nightmare.
I can imagine.
Fair.
And last but not least, my lady Mando.
Holla! I am Untamed Mando. I will actually, in an hour, be on my friend JT Gunn's channel after the weekend talking about our something about 90s movies. That's all I remembered. He was like, "Hey, we're talking about 90s movies." I said yes. And then this Tuesday, I will be on my friend Gord King's channel talking about something else as well. I also stream on Twitch or Kick whenever I get the opportunity and time. And then Thursday, I'm on my friend Roman of the Empire's channel talking about the Acolytes.
Oh,
Dun,
yeah.
dun,
that-
You do it to yourself. You do it to yourself.
I know.
Many.
Roman asked me, he's like, "Hey, we're going to be doing a review. Do you want to?" I was like, "Okay, fine. Okay, fine." And I regret my life choices.
Your
the
sacrifice
Acolytes
will be remembered.
Roman loves
Thank
to torture
you.
people.
He does. He does.
As for myself, the Inside All Day podcast will be going live right after every House of the Dragon episode for the season. So we will be on tomorrow after the episode airs. I've got a great panel for that. And then I also have a new horror channel that I am working on that I drop videos over there right now. So again, everybody's links in the description below. Thank you everybody who stopped by to watch and who listens on all Apple and Spotify. Until next time, have a great day, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
My dear friends,